Hey guys, it's Sharon with Little Britain Company, and I'm just so close. I'm not usually this close to you all, and I'm not. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore my face. Just ignore my face. But I wanted to show you today because I had promised that I was going to show these to you. These cute little adaptations of the Dollar Tree bunny bags. So you get the Dollar Tree bunny bags. Super cute, right? They're very cute, but they're kind of plain, and they're just drawstring bags. But I decided I didn't necessarily need any more of the drawstring bags because I had some of those. But how cute is this little guy? He is adorable. And I want to show you. Now you can take him and you can fill him up, or look, he fits perfectly. Now, these are not the ones that you would get like if you go into a gas station. I know what it is. It's all the shadowing. It's so funky. These are the ones that you get when you buy a 6-pack of your soda, but because they're a little bit thinner. But it's a perfect fit. I'm so excited about these. I am just super excited. Anyway, so I'm gonna make some more. We're gonna do this one today. It's super easy, and then. But again, this doesn't have to be for the drink. I mean, I love that it's so versatile. Like, you can put your drinks in here. Isn't that cute? And those glass bottles, oh, I bet they would fit. Shoot, I can't go get them. So the simple, like the glass, if you saw the last video where I had picked up some of those Jones glass bottles of soda for Little Brit and his friends, they would fit in here. So if you're doing a kids party, the water bottles should fit. Just test them ahead of time. I mean, you can just use the, before you sew them down. Anyway, but also fill them with, you can have a little, one of these filled with candy next to it, it's little, oh my golly. And they do these all year. I mean, they'll do other ones sort of similar throughout the year. I don't think they just do the drawstring bags at Easter. And then the other one I made, so as I was going through and trying to kind of reimagine these, because like I said, I had some, and I wanted to rethink them, so I've been playing with them a little bit. I made this cute little bean bag. It's just so, honestly, I love it. I think it's so cute. If you didn't want the ears to be hanging off of the side, you could always do a quick little fold over, and you could sew them down like so. But for me, I'm perfectly happy with it being just this simple little easy bean bag. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do. We're going to make a couple of those today. I'm ready to go. And hopefully you'll have time. It's really close to Easter, so let's hope you have time if you want to make these. I just heard that Dollar Tree is going to be closed on Easter Sunday, and I don't know that it's ever been closed on Easter Sunday. Has it been closed on Easter Sunday before? So I don't know. All right, let's get started. Okay, so to get started, you really just need a pack or two of the Dollar Tree fabric gift bags. This one's, the little cute bunny bags. I bought different ones mostly because they have different faces. And I thought it would be really cute to have some of the different faces on here. If you look at these, at the different ones, they are all different faces. So this one with the, with this pink squiggly has a little bit more like a cat face, maybe a dog face. Anyway, that's a dog face. I don't know what that one is, but they're cute. They're all really cute. Anyway, they all have different faces, which is why I wanted to buy a little variety of them. So let's get started with the quickest and easiest one. I'm going to move these out of the way, which is going to be, well, they're both actually really quick and easy. So for the first one, I'm going to be doing the beanbag. Beanbag is really, really simple. So I have some extra, this is honestly, I think this is from a sheet or something. I wasn't really being too, I guess overly worried about it, because I know this is all just going to be inside. My little square on the inside doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm pretty sure that I did, let me measure it again. So it needs to fit inside this guy. So I'm going to do 4 inches. I'm going to make sure that it's going to be 4 by, I think it was 5. All right. So since this is, now we're going to move this up. This is going to be smaller. I don't want that kind of really big. I don't want it to be too, I don't want it to look funky either. So this, let me go back to the beginning. I'm just being silly. All right. This is what it looks like right now. I don't want it to be that long for my bean bags. So what I'll end up doing is I'm going to take these ties out, and then this will get folded down. You can see how easy this is. It's just so super easy. And then I'm going to undo this, and I'm going to get this one probably about there. So knowing the approximation of what I want this to be. So I kind of want something that's going to be about 4 by 4 or just a wee bit smaller. So I'm actually going to cut this at 8 inches. And I'm not being, I'm not really worried about how, being super specific with it. Put that aside because I got plenty of that for later, because I'm just going to fold this over to cut it. Now let me do this. I want this one to be 4 inches. So, okay. It's about 4 inches. All right. Easy peasy. Like I said, I wasn't being precise. Oh, I'm really not being precise. But it's not gonna bother me. It's not gonna worry me because this goes inside. This is, for this one, it's already inside. You're not gonna really tell the exact shape. The shape? I'm not gonna do the shape of that one. Okay. So let me go ahead and edit this one really quickly. I'm taking this off. I'm just going to cut one side of it. Mostly because I don't want to bother with retying it. With undoing that part. Okay. There comes that one. And then or untying it. Retying it? I don't have to retie it. Untying it. I don't want to worry about untying it. It takes too long. And this is meant to be really quick and easy. All right, done. And I'm going to put those aside. I don't know. I might have something to use for those later. I might not. Okay. And again, this is all just an approximation. There's nothing about this that has to be, super precise. I'm going to do this one I'm taking off about 1 inch. I think any more than 1 inch might look funky. Does that make sense? Because if I get to be more than 1 inch, it's just, I had a pen sitting right here. I know it. Here it is. Hiding. It was hiding from me, guys. So today we are going to be heading out to my eldest son, to see my eldest son and his beautiful wife, because today my eldest turned 34. It is his birthday. So happy birthday to my amazing, wonderful, sweet, handsome, kind, generous, smart son, Tyler. I love that man so much. And truthfully, it took me a second there. I almost said that boy, but he's not a boy. He's not a boy. He's a grown adult man. Why? Let me erase this. Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry about the camera work. My camera work is I should have turned it off and repositioned it. But like I said, I'm trying just to be kind of quick. And this really is such a nice, quick. Oh, I need to go back over there. Let's see if we can go back through. Yeah, nice. It's just such a nice, easy, quick thing to do. And, and it takes something that we may have purchased, or maybe we're like, oh, I already have that, but it's so cute. What else can I do with it? And here you go. I am going to take off this little amount because I just don't need all that extra bulk in there. You could leave it. Honestly, if you're in a hurry and you're making some of these, there is literally no reason for you not to leave it. You can. All right, so I'm going to turn him already. I'm turning him right back out. Look how cute that is. I have to say, I think that these things Dollar Tree makes, I think they do a good job with them, but they don't always make them where I would have them. Super cute. Okay, this is just my little purple, it's called a purple thingy. If you don't have one, that's all it is. It helps push out those corners or pull stuff through. All right, I'm already at the stage. I'm setting him aside. And I'm going to go ahead and do this guy. And I do have to make sure that I'm leaving an opening. Just so I don't forget. And I'm being super lazy. I'm not even clipping it or pinning it. I just don't need to. So I'm going to set this one up. I do want it to set up though. There. I want the top to be together. I know that I was moving fast and I didn't worry too much about the sides, but when I sew it, so I just want to make sure that I can get it back open again. So now with this one, I do want to make sure that all of my seams are pretty well set. But I don't want my beans spilling out. And I also got, I'm just going to pull this through. I also got my beans at Dollar Tree. Made it nice and easy, one stop. I don't know if they would have something. Let me try to line that back up better. If they have something equivalent. Actually, that's not true. If you wanted to get everything from the Dollar Tree, they actually do have some plain, what in the world? Some plain, or at least mine does. They have the plain white material. It's not far enough over. Let's go another stitch. And you could certainly put white in here just as much as this off-white. I know this one sewed a little bit differently only because it was so off. It was just so off. Okay. Oop. Almost trimmed my finger there. Let me get rid of all of these extra cloths. Extra cloth? Extra thread. How about extra thread? And I am going to trim this just a wee bit. These are not... Oh, there we go. So I have scissors here that I use for a couple of different things. And those other ones that I was just using are not the ones I normally cut fabric with. So, okay. That one's done. Now I've got bits of fabric everywhere. Okay, so this one's a little bit of a pain, but because you don't have much of an edge to go through. There are better ways to do this, but let me do it this way. I do love doing this one, and I just think this is so quick and easy. I could have made my little box here a little bit bigger. So I did it 4x4 so it fits kind of specifically in there. But I could have done it a little bit bigger. I think my other one was slightly bigger. I do want to make sure it's going to fit. And I'm not worried too much about turning out my corners or, no. Actually, that's about perfect. It's going to fit right in. All right, so let's move this over. I'm just going to look right. That's easy. And this is my little thing of lentils. Okay, it does drive me crazy. I am going to push this out. I have a pink thingy too, because I put my purple thingy down there. I don't know. I just said this thing about turning out my corners. I don't need to. You don't need to. I'm just being funky. Sorry. I cracked myself up, but y'all know that. Y'all know that. I just like to laugh because laughter is what it is all about. So I like my bean bags to be, you can make them as full or as loose as you want. I do like my bean bags to be, kind of full. Let's see. I'm going to want more than that. Let's get that. And make sure this guy is nice and open. And we'll do another flow of beans in there. I think that I worked out, I could, I don't want to do that. Let me get those beans up, guys. That I could probably do, it's a nice size. Maybe 4 or 5, probably more like 4. No, 4 or 5 bean bags out of this bag. So if you're looking at cost, right now, each one of these, a pack of 2 is $1.25. So each one of these is 62.5 cents. And then you're getting your beans out of it, where you're going to get at least 4 out of that one. So just, if you are going to do something like sell these, or do a resale on these, I'm going to do this just to help keep my beans from running amok. So, oops, under we go. Let me make sure I'm not going to lose my thread here, because I feel like I'm going to lose my thread. And I don't want to rethread the machine. Okay. Nice and easy. I do want to make sure I am catching the all of the material. That is not my neatest job, but it will do. It's okay. Look how quick this has been. I love it. I love quick and easy. Okay. So my last step is to simply drop that in. Now I'm just going to fold those over. So easy peasy. And I'm ready to sew. I'm ready to sew him up. He's almost done. This has been, I don't know, not that long. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay. The one thing for my machine, and everybody's machine is different, I can't get this all the way into my machine. Not at, I'm going to have to sew forward. Yeah, it really. Oh, that would help. Because it gets super thick. So everybody's machine is different. But it definitely gets thick through here. And because I've got my little baggie on the inside, I don't need to worry too much. I mean, just need to make him look cute. Oh, I made a mess of the bag. There we go. And look, there he is. So we've got 2 of our cute little bean bags. I think he's adorable. Really. I just love these. I'm having a lot of fun doing these. I will say this, the size of that bean bag is perfect. I probably could have filled him up a little bit more. I'm so picky, but he's really cute. I mean, he's nice and plump, and he will throw. Okay, 1 down. So now we have 2 of our cute little bean bags. So we've got our bean bags here. Yeah, this one's plumper. All right, so I'm just saying that you can see the difference. I think in the future I would fill this up a little bit more because I like my plumper one here. That's just me. I am so critical of myself. All right, so the next one, I think I'm going to use this pack. Let me go ahead and get my bad scissors. That's what these are for. These are for stuff like this. So, you get that one. And I'm going to turn this one into my little, you can either call it a bowl cozy or a little baggie, however you want. Once again, I don't want the ties. So I'm going to get rid of those. Let me get this debris off my table too. Get that. Let me get this. There we go. So out come the ties. And put those aside. Okay, so for this one, I am going to go ahead and now here's what I am going to say actually, and I might try doing this. You could do this a different way. If you wanted a taller one, let me grab this guy. You know, if I'm using this for the bowl cozy, what I did with this one is I actually sewed these down, but you might want it to be a little taller. And I think with this one, I might try that. So all I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to go ahead and attach the top part. So I have the extra length, which is going to make a little difference. With this one, I simply folded them down and I sewed those pieces down, and you can see on the inside. With this one, I'm going to, let's see, yeah, you can see the machine. I'm going to go ahead over here with my machine, and I'm just going to follow the line they already have. And I'm just sewing them down. Trying to make sure that my ears are out of the way. I hope my ear was out of the way. Yeah, it's fine. And then I want to make sure this ear is completely out of the way. And I am going to, now, I don't know if that's, I'm not going to resell these. So if you're thinking, hey, that would be something to, you know, I could make with some other things. Or I could use. Maybe next year, because Easter's pretty close right now. Let me put this up. All right, so come like that up. My machine has been making some interesting noises ever since I have been trying to do that leather. Okay. So I really, really nailed this one down. Okay. I get all of these threads off. And now I'm just going to box these corners. And there's a couple of ways to box your corners. You can do it this way. Get the part. You can do it this way, which is the way I normally do it. But lately I've been moving a little bit more forward with doing like the little boxes, because you can just be more precise. So for these, I think I'm just going to cut out the boxes. I'm going to double check which one I did on this one. What size was this one? This one was approximately, yeah, I'm going to do an inch. Put this guy back together again. Might give me a little bit more than an inch, but we're going to do an inch. And some people actually start theirs from the seam. I generally don't. Just me. Just my own funkiness. So, y'all know I keep putting that pin down somewhere. Well, all right, wait, I have more pens. I've got like my chalk. Here, I got my chalk ones. I think on this one, it's going to be easier for me to do the chalk. Be a lot easier if my chalk was sharper. I actually prefer the chalk. There we go. Only because it then pins, because those other pins, even though they're supposed to be water soluble and all sorts of things, they don't always come out that way. Okay. All right. Also, even though I have marked both sides, just to make sure that I get them exactly the same, I'm just going to do this little thing. So I folded it in half, making sure I don't have any bubbles. No bubbles. And then I'm going to grab the fabric scissors, and I'm going to make sure that these are going to be exactly the same. It's hard to see, isn't it? Need more lights. I have studio lights, but in this corner I don't have as much as I do when I sit at my normal desk. You normally see me. Just gonna do that. Put these back and put this. This is what I keep them in. This is one of the little baskets I've made over the years. And now, just gonna sew them down. Okay. Because of this material, when I sew these down, so you just want to get it nice and even, or as even as you can. Go that way. Gracious. I'm going to give myself a little bit of space, and I'm definitely going to be doing some back stitching. Because this stuff really wants to separate a little bit. That's done. Now let's do this one. Let's try to hide. Let's see if I can make that better. Is that better? I hope that light. Tell me if that light was better just now when I moved it around. All right, let me get that one down. Okay. Let's get this one in our machine. Definitely giving it some space. I'm going back over this seam because I feel like that seam needed a little help. Okay. Now, all things being even. Now, you absolutely, if you wanted to spend some extra time on this one, you could, put make another bag to go inside it. Look how cute that is. And it's done. It's so cute. Let's see if this one fits. It should. If these are, the same, this should also work like a bowl coat. Let's get that's funny. Oh, and it does. Oh my golly, like a book, like a drink cozy. Oh my goodness. I didn't expect that. Okay. What do you think? All right, so I have more that I can make here, but I'm super excited. I think that these came out really well. You can see the different sizes. I kind of like that this one goes a little bit higher, but especially with your ears. And you could make, because they make, I think it's 3 or 4 different ear designs, you could make different ones for each kid or for each adult. This would be really cute on a table if you're having like an outdoor brunch for Easter. That's it. That's all I have for you today. I'll show you what we made. So these cute little things, and if I come up with any others, I will let you know. Thanks for being with me today, and have an amazing, wonderful Easter. Cheers.